Good evening, faculty, parents, alumni, and friends of the class of 2019, and welcome to the Snohomish High School commencement exercises. Tonight, we honor 392 young people who have completed their education at Snohomish High School and are about to commence on the next stage of their life. These students have exhibited Panther pride through their work in the classrooms, their effort in the arts, their activities, their athletics, and most importantly, their service to our greater community. I hope you can enjoy participating in this wonderful and dignified ceremony with us. To honor our students by silencing your cell phones, please join me in welcoming the class of 2019. Welcome to the class of 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors by our Marine Corps JROTC Color Guard and the singing of our national anthem performed by the Crimson Singers under the direction of Nicholas Gorney. Please remain standing until the colors have departed the floor.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
They love you too. You may be seated. The staff and students of Snohomish High School are appreciative you've chosen to join us in honoring the class of 2019. As noted in your program, our event today is a dignified ceremony for family and friends to serve as a celebration of graduation. While you may attend other events in this arena for different purposes, we ask that this afternoon you keep the focus on the graduates. Please remember this is a ceremony meant to respectfully honor the accomplishments of these students. Thank you. Joining us this evening are several special guests. Please stand as I read your names and save the applause until the end. Our superintendent, Dr. Kent Colgin. Our school board members, Board President Jay Hagan, Vice President Shauna Ballas, Member Josh Seek, and Member Dr. Sarah Fagerly. Also here with us is the faculty and staff of Snohomish High School, as well as staff members from schools throughout the district. These staff members have worked to guide your students through the past 13 years of education. Staff, please rise so we can applaud your accomplishments. Thank you. The class of 2019 is filled with award-winning academics, artists, athletes, and students who have participated in literally hundreds of activities. We have future engineers, healthcare professionals, researchers, chefs, Olympians, members of our military, farmers, politicians, and hopefully a few Snohomish High School staff members. In some wonderful ways, these students have left their mark on Snohomish High School. I am grateful for the 4 years the class of 2019 spent with us, for their commitment to our school and community, for their kind and loving spirit, and for their welcoming of me as their principal. You, the class of 2019, will forever hold a special place in my heart. The class of 2019 also have students that participated and excelled in a variety of activities while at Snohomish High School. At graduation, we recognize those students who have achieved a perfect 4.0 as our valedictorians. This is an impressive feat in an era where students are involved in so many activities beyond the classroom. Will the valedictorians please stand when I read their names? Austin Taylor, Emily Oval, Grace Raper, and Samuel Fletcher. Well done. The class is representative of a cadre of young scholars who earned over $3.5 million total in award money and scholarships, and of which $150,000 was local money. These students were recognized at our senior recognition night a couple weeks ago, and their names and scholarships were shown on the scoreboard as you entered. As principal of Snohomish High School, I extend my thanks to the community, your generosity and support of our programs and graduates. Seniors, if you are a recipient of one of these awards, will you please stand? Thank you. I would also like to congratulate the members of the class who received academic recognition and are wearing honor cords or medals today, as described in our commencement program. Please stand and be recognized if you're wearing one of these cords or medals. Thank you. Some of the students tonight deserve special recognition for earning both their SHS diploma and their Associate of Arts degree. Would these students please stand and be recognized? Congratulations. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to highlight a group of students who have chosen a route greater than themselves. Would the students who have chosen to enter a military branch please stand and be recognized? Thank you. We also have among us our seniors, or a number of, we also have among our seniors a number of young musicians who are part of our award-winning band and choir programs. Will those members please take their places in the ensemble at this time? While our musicians are moving into place, I'd like to introduce the seniors who will be speaking for and on behalf of the class today. We have three speakers this afternoon: Savannah Judd, Samuel Fletcher, and Grace Raper. Please come to the podium. Please welcome Savannah Judd. Come on.
Hello, friends and family. I hope you're all having a wonderful night. And to any mothers out there, I hope you brought mascara, waterproof mascara, and tissues in preparation for when we're all crying later. Way back when I was stupid and immature and still in high school, one thing made Snohomish really feel like a home: the performing arts program. I can confidently say I've played a variety of roles in a variety of shows, each character different from the next, and I've come away with the cheesiest bit of knowledge. What I've learned is that the entire world truly is your stage. And while I know that sounds like it should be on a piece of wall art in a Pinterest living room, it's true. The world is your stage. Your life is the musical. Each of us get to decide who the ensemble is, who the supporting leads will be, who the quirky BFF character is played by, and so much more. We get to decide what set pieces and scenery will paint the background of our stories. We get to decide what our costumes and makeup will look like every single day. But most importantly, we get to decide the plot. For years, we've been put in the child box, but we're all technically adults now, and we get to truly start making decisions based on what we want. So when you go out into this great big world and get a job or go to college or move in with someone new, think about how your big decisions will affect the overall plot of your musical. And if you ever get discouraged, I encourage you to, believe it or not, live your life out of spite. One of the most influential playwrights ever said, "Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing." But I'm here, standing in front of all these people, spending my last moments with a class of people I've grown up with, telling you to prove Shakespeare wrong. Be your own leading player. Get up on your own stage and signify something amazing. Thank you.
Please welcome Samuel Fletcher.
All my life, I've been getting lost. When I moved to Snohomish the summer before my freshman year, I was lost. When a significant chunk of my friends graduated and moved away last year, I was lost. When my dog Lily died a few months ago, I was lost. Getting lost is a pervasive and reoccurring feeling. It's not something you can avoid entirely, nor can you truly control it when it happens. Getting lost requires you to learn, to find your way again. High school is about learning, but I'm honestly convinced that most of that happens beyond the classroom, beyond the curriculum. I don't doubt that the things I've learned in class are useful, not least among them our state's history with railroads. But looking back, the experiences I truly value are the ones that changed me as a person. Every time I've gotten lost, I've had to learn from it. I couldn't be content to remain lost. I still can't. I learned how to meet new people. I got better at making friends. I moved on from my time as an awkward freshman, and now I stand before you, a slightly less awkward graduating senior. I've been lost enough times now that I see it as a constructive experience. Getting lost is a beginning. I mean, the opening line of Dante's Inferno is, "Midway in our life's journey, I went astray." If even Dante himself, one of the most renowned authors of all time, realizes that getting lost is only the beginning, who would I be to argue? I'm here to send us off, to prepare us to move on from high school to grander things. The catch is, I have to tell you how to do it without having done it myself. But if there's one thing I've learned in these past 4 years, it's that getting lost will help you grow. So, and I mean this in the best possible way, get lost. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming Grace Raper.
Some of you may know that Washington was founded in 1889. But I bet you didn't know that Snohomish High School opened only 5 years later in 1894. What does this mean? It means that Snohomish High School is really old. With 125 years of history behind us, it is no surprise that this graduating class got to grow up in a community rich with tradition. Throughout my 4 years at Snohomish, I've come to love so many things about being a Panther. But the tradition of singing Hail is without a doubt my favorite part of this school's culture. At the conclusion of every game, win or lose, home or away, 2,000 spectators or merely 2, our athletes and coaches gather in front of fans to lead the singing of our school fight song. I have been fortunate to experience this countless times as the loyal fan, joyous victor, and occasionally the humbled loser. Freshman year, I remember questioning why we would sing after defeat. Now, as a graduating senior, I loved leading my community in song, having grown to realize that at its heart, Hail is not a celebration of victory. It is rather an acknowledgement of our parents, peers, and community who support us daily. It is a simple yet powerful reminder that there is value in both success and failure, and neither must be faced alone. For me, Hail serves as a visual reminder to keep standing. In times of victory, it is an expression of gratitude for those who helped us achieve success. But in defeat, Hail becomes an opportunity to embrace the loss and acknowledge that in sports, as in life, we will fail. There will be times when we exhaust ourselves from the effort and still come away in defeat. So, class of 2019, it is in these times that I encourage you to persevere. Trust that you have the courage to succeed and keep going. And be thankful for the support of your family, peers, and community as you march onward to victory. Thank you.
Thank you, Savannah, Samuel, and Grace. At this time, our combined bands and choir, under the direction of Joe Bortman and Nicholas Corner, will perform America the Beautiful. Thank you, Panther Band and Choir. Dr. Colgan, will you please step forward? Before you is the graduating class of 2019. These students have met all of the graduation requirements as set forth by the state of Washington and the Snohomish School District Board of Directors. Tonight, 384 students will be awarded a Snohomish High School diploma, and of these, 25 of our graduates have also earned an Associates of Arts degree from local community college. I am pleased to present you the graduating class of 2019.
Thank you, Principal Cahan. A couple of things before we get rolling. First of all, let's really recognize those who got us here tonight. Graduates, if you would stand up, find your parents, and at least turn and wave or clap to them right now. Stand up and take a look at them. Let's go, find them in the crowd. Perfect. Thank you. As a parent of 3 grown children, let me tell you right now, the support is only beginning, it's not ending. I think it's important to thank our families of our students that they not only entrusted us, the Snohomish schools, with the education of our child, of your child, but partnered with us in this endeavor. The diploma that's about to be handed out is a shared commitment to all those who supported the hard work of all of us, parents, staff, siblings, in this great occasion. Teachers and educators, it is appropriate that we recognize and we share in the enjoyment of today with you. You're the ones that probably worried just as much as the kids did themselves. Thank you for forming these relationships and wrapping your arms around each child. As we release you today, we expect you to become leaders, leaders of your life, leaders in your home, and leaders in your community. It is with that that we recognize your fearless leader, and I think it's only appropriate we give him a hand of applause, Principal Eric Cahan. To our Board of Directors, your dedication in ensuring a consistent education for all children has built the foundation for our culture, for our district, and our community. And as Superintendent of the Snohomish School District, it is my great honor to present the graduating class of Snohomish Schools to our school board under the leadership of Mr. Jay Hagan. I think we're proud in this and proud as we send you out into the real world. Mr. Hagan and the members of the school board, I present to you the graduating class of 2019. Students, congratulations, you earned it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Colgan. We have a number of staff members who will be assisting in the awarding of our diplomas this evening. Our staff readers include math teacher and SHS alum Dave Martina, and CT and science teacher Stacy Lischke. Also assisting us this evening, our senior class advisor, Dr. Kanel Areshiga, and athletic director, Mark Perry. Dr. Areshiga and Mr. Perry, please ask our first graduates to come forward, and I'd like to invite those assisting in the awarding of diplomas to step forward and take their place.
coming now. Claire Marlene Owens.
Samuel Charles Francois Fletcher.
Alina Stevie Everett.
Austin Michael Taylor.
Cheyenne Cazette Kinitz.
Miguel Eduardo Alcazar Mendoza.
Riley McCrae Taylor.
Tanner James Almond.
Emily Grace Oval.
Chance Ganku Anderson.
Grace Isabel Raper.
Joseph Tate Anderson.
Savannah Cordelia Judd.
Anthony Lee Anderson Rogers.
Nicole May Adler.
Benjamin Cole Apgar.
Sophia Quinn Amrine.
Delson Wright Eagle Feathers Archuleta.
Eden Vanderlyn Mahina Anana.
Zachary Joseph Baker.
Isabel Grace Jarvis.
Mason Michael Ballas.
Kate Joy Anderson.
David Floyd Michael Benedict.
Hannah Marie Bagerness.
Catherine Lynn Utrall Anderson.
Right.
Inkzaya Onkarad.
You're supposed to be in line up here?
Abigail Marlena Appleby. Lillian Hope Asbel Lopez. Lauren Elise Bach.
Andrew Emmanuel Bottleheimer.
Addison K. Baker.
Wyatt Scott Berg.
Jenna Marie Baker.
Samuel Jack Berman.
Heather Anna Bartlett.
Nathan Christopher Bourne.
Sarah Joan Bassetti.
Nicholas James Botch.
Ashley Nicole Bowerly.
Joel Tavish Bolin.
Diana Elizabeth Bautista.
Jeremiah Emmanuel Brandvold.
Jordan Ray Beckel.
Zachary John Bridgman.
Kyra Nicole Beckman.
Tyler James Brill.
Alexander Miguel Cervantes.
Trenton Lee Brown.
Joel Patrick Chanzina.
Justice Gregory Cagle.
Tyler James Clark.
Peyton Octavia Brian Campbell.
Andrew James Clemens.
Marcos Antonio Cazare.
Caleb Floyd Clough.
Madison Kendall Bell.
Carter Jeffrey Cole.
Kelsey Ray Benson.
Tate Lee Conover.
Hunter Ashley Bentley.
David Scott Cooley.
Chloe Ann Bentz.
Matthew Ryan Courier.
Sarah Esther Bentz.
Carter Frederick Allen Cushing.
Leanna Eve Bodie.
Joseph Jacob Dale.
Alexia Elise Bramblatt.
Eli Tanalu DeSoto.
Shay Ireland Bray.
Joshua Paul DeHaan.
Kaylee Grace Brennis.
Tasia Day Carter.
Alexis Lucretia Byron.
Kaylin Claire Clark.
Megan Ruth Campbell.
Lily Kathleen Coleman.
Haley Michelle Cannon.
Brenda Celine Cordova.
Gina Liz Carlson.
Elena Rose Cornelison.
Tyler Michael Dime.
Liliana Ruth Cox.
JD James DeLong.
Lyric Mariah Crane.
Trent August Dubler.
Addison Marie Kraushorn.
Cade Wallace Dorning.
Elise Lenore Dahlberg.
Ryan Andrew Douglas.
Jordan Danielle Danley.
Noah James Dunham.
Mylena Ray Dickin.
Rodney Duran.
Maya Joy Duchesne.
Owen Curtis Fiedler.
Kayla May Dunham.
Andre Anderson Fletcher.
Cody Lee Gennard.
Jonathan Flores Camacho.
August Colin Gordon.
Cormac Meade Fox.
Jordan Michael Graham.
Tate Harrison French.
Trevor William Hahn.
Alex Lee Gill.
Ryan Matthew Hall.
Kennedy Elise Duran.
Tyler Lee Hall.
Halen Faith Egglestad.
Devin Timothy Hampton.
Bree Sue Ewalt.
Tristan Cole Harmston.
Tegan Sterling Fensky.
Cameron Ethan Harries.
Megan Elizabeth Finnegan. Yulisa Flores Espinoza.
Hunter Ryan Harries.
Heidi Jocelyn Flores Machuca.
Jacob Paul Harvey.
Sierra Brianne Follett.
Nicholas John Heike.
Megan Francie Fonseca.
Brandon Henry.
Myra Betty Forstee.
Michaela Marie Freitas.
Hannah Marie Fontaine.
Rainey Joe Gagnon.
Haley Lynn Fox.
Alana Rain Garcia.
Kaylin May Frankenhauser.
Alexandra Marie Gardner.
Josue Omar Hernandez.
Cassidy Marie Gates.
Yo Smith Henderson, or Hernandez.
Arcelia Jean Marie Gaynor.
Michael Herrera.
Claire Elizabeth Gillings.
Hayden David Hewitt.
Caitlin Ann Gennard.
Jacob Artanian Hill.
Delaney Kathleen Goris.
Javon Michael Bowen Hinton.
Allison Marie Graham.
Nicholas John Holmes.
Catherine Marie Grant.
Seth Michael Hone.
Riley C. Grass.
Denny Wong.
Rachel Ann Groom.
Cage Walker Hunt.
Garrett Allen Johnson.
Chandler James Irving.
Hiram Frederick Johnson.
Logan William Jensen.
Jared Robert McLean Jones.
Nathan O'Donnell John.
Aiden Michael Judy.
Haley Marie Hollerman.
Drew Calaire.
Isabel Suzanne Maddie Hanson.
Gabriel Asher Kartak.
Kristen Rose Hashberger.
Deacon Reed Kellogg.
Rachel Brooke Howley.
Cole Tyler Kelsey.
Alina Joy Head.
Duncan L. King.
Jade Capella Wen Ua Hadid.
Eli Randall James Kirk.
Nicole Taylor Eistan.
Ren Matthew Klein.
Maria Jennifer Hernandez Torres.
Spencer Owen Key.
Teresa Nicole Herrera.
Chloe Elizabeth Jacobowski.
Sarah Svetlana Hayard.
Madeline Gabriel Johnson.
Katie Nicole Hodgkinson.
Skylar Kimberly Johnson.
Amanda Yoon Horner.
Delaney Elizabeth Kaisner.
Katie Lorraine Hoskins.
Grace Elizabeth Keaton.
Rathanak Kevin Key.
Susanna Joy Kearns.
Avery Michael Napski.
Taylor Grace Korami.
Adam Joseph Kowalczyk.
Brianna Hope Kloppenberg.
Alexander James Lansell.
Jenny Chen Ni Kuo.
Wesley Graham Larson.
Christy Ray LaChapelle.
Joseph Allen Lawless. Is this Derek? Okay, so we should.
Mariah Marie Lanter.
Robert Douglas Lee.
Taylor Morgan Lawton.
Angel Lynn L. Leon Garcia.
Caitlin Victoria Laycock.
Jeremy Hans Littman.
Michael Allen Malhyatt.
Bruno Leonardo Lizarraga.
Andrew Samuel Marler.
Talon James Lopes.
Joshua Omar Martin.
Anthony Ross Lutzis.
Malik David Martin.
Kaya Celise Lemasson.
Nicholas Alexander Martouche.
Lauren Catherine Lepotivin.
Tyler Scott Messina.
Emma Noel Lieber.
Samuel Eugene Matson.
Megan Noel Lieber.
Robert Cole McCalman.
Naomi Rochelle Learman.
Thomas Benjamin McCutcheon.
Elizabeth Lima.
Andrew Thomas McFarland.
Amy Yahuwah Lynn.
Connor James McFarland.
Rachel Cheyenne Loader.
Ryan William McGregor.
Allison Kate Loberg.
Nicholas William McIver.
Gabrielle Nicole Lesh.
Maria del Carmen Martinez Guerrera.
Ellie Marie Lacusa.
Bethany May McBrien.
Charlize Nicole Lucas.
Josie Lynn McCrory.
Olivia Louise Lyso.
Cameron Rose McDaniel.
Jake Russell McNeil.
Kaylee Ann Shea McKenzie.
Benjamin Gabriel Miranda Lentz.
Bailey Sierra McNeil.
Lucas Josiah Butler Metzger.
J. Christine McRae.
Christian James Mock.
Mara Lee McRae.
Caden William Mount.
Mackenzie Marie Meyer.
Peyton Joseph Mum.
Carly Jean Michaelis.
Oliver McGee.
Rachel Eileen Millard.
Seth Nicholas Nation.
Sarah Morgan Minogue.
Brenda Michael Nelson. Brendan. Sorry.
Benjamin Roman Oshesky.
Keegan Newton.
Langdon James Orgill.
Derek Nguyen.
Elijah Gabriel Osborne.
Carlson Blake Nicholas.
Brandon Scott Parker.
Kian John Olson.
Connor Thomas Paulson.
Sydney Marie Morton.
Jorge Eduardo Penaloza Ramirez.
Isabella Noah Mograbi.
Ryan Edward Pinkman.
Sophia Marisol Mograbi.
Austin Thomas Plattis.
Ireland Daly Monahan.
Jared Thomas Popelka.
Sophia Lucille Murphy.
Jacob Taylor Ragland.
Sujin Anye Milan.
Presley Carl Rasmussen.
Shelby Lee Nelson.
Blake Austin Ray.
Gabriella Lee Norris.
Nolan Ray Richards.
Ashley Marie Obiglo.
Alyssa Aguero Perez.
Kesa Alexandra Ojasla. Ocholetto.
Courtney K. Perry.
Isabel Ruth Olson.
Caitlin Marie Peters.
Madison May Oppenheimer.
Malia Ashlyn Petrick.
Hannah Hagen Park.
Abigine Marie Phillips.
Chase Anthony Richardson.
Kelsey Gloria Philp.
Christopher Brian Rolfe.
Luca Noel Piontek.
Maxwell Joseph Ropo.
Erin Irene Podosnak.
Erwin Sanchez Lopez.
Did I miss one?
Julia Prophet.
Jonathan Michael Montaigne Schusler.
Grace Abigail Robertson.
Jacob Ryan Scott.
Anna Lynn Robinson.
Navian Ashton Scholl.
Haley Ray Rodriguez.
Christian Michael Simonson.
Tristan William Stack.
Colton Tucker Smith.
Samuel Murphy Stainer.
Preston Reese Smith.
Karsten Lewis Westcott Stegall.
Sean David Snook.
Alexander Gabriel Stiganga.
Nicholas Sommer.
Cameron McKee Stevenson.
Delaney Elizabeth Rogalinsky.
Jacob Ronald Stevenson.
Caitlin Sue Louise Rucker.
Zachary James Stribling.
Samantha Marie Schultz.
Derek Richard Stoltz.
Grayson Delaney Shell.
Jack William Toombs.
Jeanette Delaney Scott.
Caleb Amos Tonks.
Stephanie Giselle Cemento Hernandez.
Cameron Kenneth Trim.
Amberlynn Marie Smith.
Marvin Valente.
Kaylee Maria Smith. Or Marie.
Ryan McAllen Vance.
Keely Anna Smith.
Molly Josephine Studer.
Marina Michael Sorby.
Paisley Ann Tallman.
Brianna Elizabeth Sturley.
Jasmine Amaral Tanis.
Natalie Ann Stern.
Nina S. Tuvenot.
Emma Lee Rose Stewart.
Katie Allison Turner.
Tyler Marshall Van Oy.
Giuliani Maya Ubera.
Logan Jonathan Vaughn.
Brooklyn Ulrich.
Remy Vespasiani.
Mackenzie Lynn Utt.
Alexander Dean Vickers.
Yin Wan Wang.
David Villalba.
Nicole Lane Warner.
Carl Deacon Wallace.
Nicolette Noel Watson Jackson.
Colby Henry Wallace.
Sarah Camille Weatherhog.
Gage Michael Walsh.
Holly Lou Welker.
Matthew David Weller.
Wyatt Thomas Wilson.
Noah Allen Wells.
Drew Jacob Winston.
Isaac Kane Williams.
Samuel Amos Wirtz.
Charlie Carl Lumisser.
Riley Joseph Wolford.
Wyatt Colby Wilson.
Nicholas Calvin Woodard.
Hannah Jean White.
Ian Hunter Woodward.
Julia Grace Williams.
Lee Allen McCurry.
Kira May Wright. Marie Janelle Wright. Savannah Marie Zerbel. Daisha Alyssa Ali. Haley Aurora Bradshaw. You changed it. Haiti Austin Jean Canelli Stepanik. Alicia Marie Tyler. That's it. I go through.
Class of 2019, huh? And while the senior class officers come forward, I'd like to thank you all for these little babies that you gave me. That was very sweet of you. Well done. Well done. Well done. Are you smiling? Good. Standing before you now are the senior class officers. Treasurer Cheyenne Kennett, Secretary Ellie Everett, Vice President Riley Taylor, and President Claire Owens. Well done. President Claire Owens will say a few words, then we'll close our commencement activities and lead the recessional. Parents, friends, and family, I want to thank you again for helping us honor this important turning point in the lives of our students. Following the recessional, I ask you do not come down to the floor. As students recess, they'll be able to say one last thank you with staff members behind the stage before meeting you outside of the arena. The members of the class who are participating in the senior class grad night trip will meet at 8:30 in the bus loop by the pack. Seniors, I am so proud to have been your principal. Well done. Claire, the class is yours.
Snohomish High School senior class of 2019. Here we are. To all the parents and family members out there, the graduates today, thank you for your support throughout these years. To my mom, dad, and brothers, I love you guys. Thank you for your support and encouragement. I'd also like to tell my cross-country team, thanks for all the great memories. Special shout out to my little running pal, Ellie Baxter. I couldn't mention the team without mentioning Lewarne and Weller. Thank you for your commitment coaching track and cross country, as well as your dedication in the classroom. Seniors, we have now successfully survived 4 years of high school, including, but not limited to, some good old Washington State testing, a rat infestation in the cafeteria, Elijah Osborne's crazy laugh, Riley Yeoman's wild hair, and an unlimited amount of yeets. Parents, consult your children for an explanation. This brief list does, however, fail to mention having the opportunity to learn from some of the best teachers in the state of Washington. Let's take a minute to recognize all of the hard work of those teachers, coaches, and staff here at SHS that have pushed us to reach this point in our education. Thank you for the time and energy you've devoted not only to teaching us subjects such as geometry and biology, but for teaching us the valuable life lessons we will remember for the rest of our lives. After we graduate today, we may not always remember how to derive sine, sorry Mr. Riedemann, but we will remember how to persevere, treat others with respect, and to work hard to achieve our goals. Staff, you may be dismissed. We look forward to saying our last goodbyes and expressing our appreciation once again behind the stage. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all you do. Seniors, many of you have worked hard to get straight A's. I'd like to congratulate you on your hard work and effort over these 4 years. And in the words of President George W. Bush, as I like to say to the C students, you too can become President of the United States. Today, we are leaving high school behind, including grades. And we are starting an exciting new adventure. Dare to dream big. Dare to achieve. So the question going forward, As Ferris Bueller said, isn't what are we going to do, but what aren't we going to do? Now please join me in turning our tassels and singing Hail. Yeah, good job.
much and good night. Go Panthers. is still in the house. Can they wave their hands? Claire Owens' family.